Tommy, we're here at a wet and windy St Coleman's College. We were training just a couple of days before the final match before Christmas at home to Carrick on Friday night. Just give us your thoughts on that one.
Yeah, massive game. Look, as all the games are, particularly Friday night. You know, we seem to get a good crowd down Friday nights no matter the weather, so hopefully we get a good crowd down, cheer us on against Carrick. But yeah, massive game. We said coming in the Christmas period that this is a game that we need to aim to win. We've beat Carrick down at their home place, which seems to be a good ground of ours. We've got plenty of results there, so we need to turn it on ourselves and the Showgrounds and get a result against Carrick.
It's twice this season we've won down there, once obviously in penalty kicks in the League Cup, but as you say, the win up there was our first win of the season, and you know, sort of we kicked on a little bit after that. But I mean, in terms of recent results and looking briefly back to the Glentoran game on Saturday, and Guy alluded to it after the game, when they go down to 10 men, probably just didn't do enough, didn't test their keeper enough, to be.
Yeah, like we said after the game, that was a massive opportunity with them going down to 10 men. I know it's Glentoran, people say they're a top 6 team, but any team down to 10 men, you have an advantage no matter what sort of level you are. But look, that was a massive opportunity. Personally, I just didn't feel that we threatened them enough whenever they went down to 10 men, especially in the second half, last 20 minutes, which is something that we need to rectify and look at. And come Friday night, whatever chances we do get, we need to start putting them away and making opportunities for ourselves.
From your perspective, you played left back in that game, and you played left back against Dungannon in the League Cup, and have played left back earlier in the season as well. I mean, I suppose because you're probably the only other left-footed player in the squad, and Noel's been out. I mean, how have you found it? Because, you know, generally you haven't even sort of played left wing that regularly. You're generally sort of playing sort of centre midfield or attacking midfield. How have you adjusted to that yourself?
Well, personally, I think I've adjusted well. I've fitted in there. As I said, most probably footballers say you'd play anywhere, but we have a brilliant left back at the club as it is with Noel Healy. It's just unfortunate for him the last couple of weeks he's been injured, which is again very rare occasion. But when you're asked to play somewhere, you just try and do your best. And yeah, I think I've adjusted well, and it sort of suits my game. Probably left back with crosses into the box and stuff, although we didn't really have that much on Saturday getting forward. But the League Cup game, I think we done relatively well, and not just left back. Our defensive shape as a whole has been good the last few games, and obviously experience with Ryan tucked in beside me, it also helps as well.
In terms of the Carrick game, I mean, we can remember back sort of in and around this time, maybe slightly earlier in the year, about a year ago, where we won on a Friday night against Carrick, and we won really, really well. I mean, is that something that, you know, either has been talked about, or do you think will be mentioned, you know, by the players that are there to the players that have only come in this season? You're just about what atmosphere that was, what a performance it was, and what a big win it was in terms of momentum. Definitely,
100%. We need to take them moments from past experience and use them for our advantage. As I said previously, we've had a good record down there. Our record obviously at home, everyone knows, hasn't been great this season and even last season. So we need to put that right, and starting on Friday night with a big crowd. I know it's coming into the Christmas period, and the weather's obviously, the elements are against us at sometimes, but we just hope a good crowd turns out for us on Friday night, and hopefully we can deliver a good result.
And I mean, following on from last Saturday, it's a busy Christmas period. You've 3 games in just over a week. Glenavon at home on Boxing Day, and then Dungannon away on the 30th. I mean, you know, without meaning any disrespect to any of those teams, it's not, you know, Linfield, Larne and Crusader, or Linfield, Larne and Glentoran. I mean, in that regard, I mean, have you set yourselves a target out of those 3 games?
Yeah, well, look, we spoke about it coming into the Christmas period of the sort of points that we want to hit and we should be hitting. And I feel over the next few games that we should be hitting them points. I'm not going to say what we had talked about, but we aim to beat Carrick and we aim to beat Dungannon. Look, we've done it before, so there's no reason why we can't do it again. I just think as a group and with fans and stuff, we just need to believe and go out there and do the business. And again, from Saturday, just take our opportunities as they come.
And just lastly, we're starting here a couple of days before the game. It's your 30th birthday today. I mean, how nice would I suppose a belated birthday present and an early Christmas present with a win on Friday night be? And more to the point, do you feel 30 because you don't look it?
I feel the full 30 of my ankles strapped up to the nines here, so especially on this 4G pitch. But look, it'll be good to get a result, not just Friday night, but carrying on in the Christmas period. I mean, what we talked about, as I previously said, it'd be a good celebration for myself personally, but just for the whole group, if it gives us a big lift if we get results against them teams, and then going into the new year, hopefully getting a few more results. But yeah, it'd be a nice wee celebration for myself.